How old are you now?
35.
So from 15 to 35,
Yeah.
how much time have you spent in prison?
Most of it. The majority of it. I think I've spent 1 full year out and then a couple of weeks or a couple of months. Either way, where I've lasted outside.
Here comes a mufti squad to scissor off my clothes. Here comes a goon squad with a stun gun and a hose. They'll put me in an arm lock and they'll trigger back my thumbs. They'll pull my fingernails out, but they're bitten to the stump. I thought some marzipan were a little jelly sweet. I thought that marzipan were after dinner treats. Here comes Scary Mary. Someone hit the fire alarm. She's only cut her throat and slashed the barcode in her arm. She went up in a ball of flames inside a padded cell. But we were drinking tea and couldn't hear the panic bell. I thought a prison was a fancy second home. I thought a banquet was a bucket full of bones. And I'm oh so very sorry that I spat my blood at you. And I'm oh so very sorry that I split your head in two. See, I was 15 when it happened. I didn't even bleed, but I'm still down there, down on Mary Street.
When I was 15, I did something that I'd rather not talk about. And I got into a situation with people and I had a lot of money. And I did tell my mother at first that I was robbing cars to get the money because she wondered where all the money was coming from. And I told her I was robbing cars, cassette radios and things like that. And which is believable from where we live, and because everybody does it. I was sniffing glue and everything. As a child I was bad. I smoked cannabis when I was 12. And then I had cocaine and heroin when I was 15. I was in an environment, after I got mixed up in that kind of life, the drugs with the prostitutions and all that, yeah, I didn't feel safe. One time I went to London, right, and I ran away. And I went with this guy and to his flat, and he tied me up and he gagged me and he kept me there for 3 days. Yeah, and he abused me badly. And then I went to the police after, and they says, you're lucky to be alive, Miss Lynn, because the man is only out of Broadmoor on trial for murder. And I've had many men, I've been raped about 5 times, at least. So that kind of thing, and even by friends, I've been abused, do you know what I mean? Like that. You go for a smoke with crack. You go for a smoke of crack with someone and you're in a house and the man, he gets carried away because he wants thingy, sex and that, and he just rapes you. It batters you.
Here comes some punter in his scranky new car. Here comes a Vaseline jar and a weightlifting bar. A thing like that could leave a woman tattered and torn. You're screwing with my baby and it isn't even born. I thought a national park was a prison yard. I thought a flick knife was a cash point card. And I'm oh so very sorry that I hissed at you. And I'm oh so very sorry that I threw my piss at you. See, I was 15 when it happened. I didn't even bleed, but I'm still down there, down on Mary Street.
I'm in here for robbery. 3 robberies, is it? 2 in the same day. But I committed the crimes on purpose so I could come back to prison.
Why?
Because I just done 10.5 years, and after doing 10.5 years and going back out onto the streets, I didn't like it. I didn't feel comfortable, and then I bumped into someone that I knew from way back in the old days and got back into the crack, straight back into it. Started smoking crack again, started having realised even before I went to prison, the life on crack was bad enough, but the way people was, they would kill each other out there for this crack now, and it was so dangerous, and I felt like I'd either die or I'd kill someone.
Don't give her back alive, she wouldn't know what to do. Don't send her back outside, she wouldn't have a clue. Don't leave the door ajar, she's better off inside. Don't say I said so, but that's absolutely right. And I'm oh so very sorry that I trashed this place. And I'm oh so very sorry that I'm always in your face. See, I was 15 when it happened, I didn't even bleed. But I'm still down there, down on Mary Street. Yeah, I'm still down there, down on Mary Street.
Where, blood?
I'm still down there. Where? Down on fucking Mary Street.